has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll run, Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back on second and goal. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
To number 80, Jerry Rice.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Jacobs. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Lions take a hard 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He goes to the hurry up here.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Half. What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Half 85. What's that?
Allen looking to throw. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Regular. Alert! Middle. Sub. What's that?
Allen to throw. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Alert! Look out!
Allen on 3rd and short. He is rocked. That ball's free. And that's going to be a touchdown. No! He goes out of the run. Wow, they still have a shot at this. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches. Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking at his fullback now. Down the right sideline. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Packers 10, Lions 7. Adam Vinatieri sets the kickoff.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Alert, alert, alert. 56, 50, out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Five wide. Alert! Middle.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
There's no rest in my
offense have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. One in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Hey, tight.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Half 85. Alert! Out!
Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Is it? And the Packers secure it. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kid, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back. Brock, he gets this to the 33. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Monday, 5 wide.
Allen. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reduce the lead to just 4. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game, when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And that's away for the pass rush. Shazy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going for this. The man in Neighbors has it. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We go counter. It's Jacobs. Still fighting forward. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they take this in for the score. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers push the lead to 2 scores now. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Gun. Ready? Alert!
Now Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Back to the air. Allen. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready? Oh. Alert! What's that?
Back to throw now, Allen. Gets this one to London. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Half 85, 56. Alert! What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Regular. Hey, home. We go.
Here's Allen. He's got London left side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Middle. 319. Half 10. What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3.
Gun.
They'll go. Allen. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stop. Alert!
To the air again, Allen. Buying some time right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
56.
On 1st down, Allen. Still going inside the 35. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Regular, Monday. Hey, tight.
Allen now on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Hey, home. Middle. Look out.
Again, Allen to the air. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions tie this game up. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
To throw again, it's Allen. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Flush out now to his left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
2nd down, looking for options. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives him more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
3rd down from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The Ultimate Team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
Left side, it's moved by Rice. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talk back. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gets a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
48-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Regular. Off 52. Alert! Attack!
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
56. Stop.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now. Have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Looking for a pass on second and short. This one finds the fullback. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 5 on the play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the Lions.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
Back to pass on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
a loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Takes the second down snap. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building has clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for Allen. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Middle. Alert! Half 85, half gun. We go.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Second down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He beams one, deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, tight. Tap.
Looking to throw. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
He'll throw it. Now we'll fire one up the middle and big gain downfield. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. All right, here we go. Second down.
Five wide. Ready? Out. Middle. Alert.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready? Alert! Look out!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the chance that you end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So they're going to take their shot now at making things a one-score game. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game at 9 points.
And with that miss, whatever hopes they still harbored, Kate, well, that miss puts it out to sea. It was a great effort in this game to fight back, but they had to have that field goal. And instead, it went awry.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Lions as we say goodnight, everybody.